Dear class, today let us continue with our discussion of a special journal that are related to goods. The special journal that are related to goods, one of them is the Purchases Daybook or Purchases Journal. This subsidiary book contains a day-to-day record in a chronological order of information on purchase on credit. And each credit purchase is recorded from an invoice into Purchase Daybook. So the personal account of the credit supply in the ledger is credited. At the end of the month or other posting period, the total in Purchases Daybook, representing a total credit purchase for that period, is assigned and posted to Purchases account in the ledger to record the credit purchase in the ledger and also to complete the double. So Purchases Day, this debit total extracted for Purchases Daybook should agree with the sum of individual amount credited to individual creditors account in the ledger. In the details column on the Purchases account in the ledger, the word total is used to indicate that it is a summary total posted and in for example, during the month of February 2023, Nyayo Merchant had the following transaction in its business. 1. Purchases 200 bunches of banana, shilling 125 each on credit from Malindi Food. And number 2, bought 2,500 bunches of banana by 120 each on credit from Maina Farm, less 25 trade discount. So on 13, bought 1,000 bunches of banana, 135 each on credit from Arun Muganda Farm. Enter the above transaction in the Purchases Daybook for the month. So Purchases Daybook, to be simple, may have a column for date, details, and amount. And then on 1st of February, we bought from Malindi 2,000 times 125, it's a 250,000. On 2nd February, we bought from Maina Farm 2,500 bunches. Each bunch were 120, but we have to less a discount of 25%. So this gives us 225,000. But on 13 February, Harun Muganda, we bought from Harun Muganda 1,000 bunches of banana by 135. So this gives us 135,000. So this total is what will be transferred to Purchases account. So in this case, it will minimize the uses of a ledger, because now we are going to debit purchases once with the figure. We debited the purchases with 610,000, and in total we credit creditors with the total of 610,000. So the another journal with the goods special journal is a Purchases Return Journal. So this book is used to record particular of all credit notes received from supplier in respect of good returned by the buyer to the seller. So good purchased may be returned if they do not conform to the order as to quantity, or if they were damaged in transit or credits claimed from each of supplier. So individual credit notes received for good returns are recorded in the return journal in a similar manner to purchases. At the end of the period, the Purchases Return Journal is totaled to ascertain the total credit note received for. So this total is then credited to the return outward account in the ledger. If the good return were subject to trade discount, the necessary adjustment is made. For example, take an example of this. Record the following particular in the appropriate subsidiary book of Nyayo Merchant in the month of February 2023. If Nyayo Merchant returned on 3 February, return 100 bunches of banana bought on at 125 each from Malindi Food, and they received credit note. And on 4th, 50 overwrapped bunches of banana costing 135 each were returned to Harun Muganda farm, and the credit note was received. So in this case, purchases return daybook also will be prepared, date, details, amount. On 3 February, make a return to Malindi. 100 bunches, but these bunches cost 135 each, so this is 12,500. We make a return to February to Harun Muganda, which were sold 50 bunches. The 50 bunch cost 135. 135. So 6,750. So if you add the two, at the end of the day, to a general ledger will be credited, return outward account with 19,250. And all purchases return in the general ledger, the purchases return or return outward will be credited with the amount 19,250. Again, the other special journal that are related to goods is daybook, called sales daybook or sales journal. So this book of original entries which daily credit sale are recorded from copies of invoice issued to debtor before posting to ledger. As each credit sale is recorded in chronological order in the sales daybook, the personal account of customer in the ledger is debited with the amount of sale. So at the end of the week or month or any other posting period, the sales journal is totaled to ascertain the total credit sale for the period. So this total is then credited to sales account in a ledger, thus completing the double entry. Now, if the posting is done accurately, the sum of individual amount to the individual customer account in the ledger should agree with the amount of credit sale or sale. So, for instance, example, the following credit transaction took place in the first of Nyayo Merchant during the month of February 2 sold 1,500 bunches of banana at 140 each on credit to Naira Ndizi exporter. February 2 sold on credit 70 bunches of banana to Butali Hotel at 150 each. February 3 sold 1,200 bunches of banana to Casino Cooperative at 150 each, less 1/3 trade discount. And this one both were on credit. February 10 sold 600 bunches of banana at 145 each to Temeke Ndizi Market Company, receiving half amount in cash. This, as we know that the sales journal record the sales on credit. So on February 2, we make a sale to Naira Ndizi exporter, 500 times 140, that is amount to 70,000. On the same date, we make our sales to Butali Hotel, 70 bunches of banana times 150, 10,500. On 3 February, make to Casino Cooperative 1,200 by 150, but we less 1/3 discount, so we remain with the 120,000. So on February 2, Temeke Ndizi Market, we make a sales of 600 bunches of banana at 145, but you make a half payment, half cash. So if you less one half cash, what remaining is 43,500, which is on credit. So the total credit sale remain 244. That is to be posted to being credited to sales account. Credited to sales. Likewise, a sales return journal. This book is used to record credit notes issued for goods returned to the seller by his or her credit customer. So this individual item are recorded in the sales return daybook as a credit note issued. And they are immediately reports to credit of personal account of the customer concerned in the ledger. At the end of the posting period, the total of return journal representing a total sales return is debited into the return inward account in the ledger to complete the double entry and to record the sales return in there. So example, if the record in a suitable book of payment to the following transaction which took place in the firm of Nyayo Merchant during the month of February 2023. On February 5, Naira and his exporter returned 55 bunches worth 140 each, sold to them on credit on 2nd February, credit note issued. On February 7th, Casino Cooperative returned 300 undersized bunches of banana, which they had bought on credit on 150 each, less 1/3 trade discount credit note issued. In this case also, we prepare sales return journal or return inward daybook. So on February, Naira and his exporter returned 55 bunch times 140 becomes 7,700. On February, Casino Cooperative, remember we make a return 300 by 150, but there were a discount of 1/3, so even equally we deduct 1/3 discount, so we remain with the 30,000. So the total to be on a return inward account being debited to return inward account is 37,700. This marks the end of presentation. Thank you.